Hey guys, Keesha here, and today's video is going to be a mukbang video. So your girl has a whole plate full of American deli wings. I wanted to get all flats, but my assistant said that they were not going for that. So usually if you get over 10, they will be iffy with you sometimes. But my personal favorite place to go and get wings at is American Deli. So that's where she went and picked up my wings, my fries, and I got a large pink drink. And yes, I got like 20 wings, and I get mild with lemon pepper seasoned, and then I got some seasoning salt on my fries, in case you guys were wondering. So let me put my napkin up there, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and just get right into this video because it almost did not happen, and let me tell y'all why. So today started off like, you know, a great day, a regular day. Got up, you know, fed Jori, played with her. I was actually looking at the girls' video because it dropped today, and I was like going over it. I was like, okay, it's dropping at 10 o'clock. I had not even uploaded it yet, y'all. And I was over there still trying to add some last minute tweaks to it. So I'm over here crunching for time. Okay, we gotta get this done. We gotta get this done. Literally, it drops right at 10 o'clock. Thank God. So the video drops. Yo, this is so good. This is my first meal of the day. First meal of the day. Can't even see y'all at all. Like, I have not no vision, but it's very blurry in my right eye. Y'all been seeing in these last few videos, since my last content video dropped, y'all saw that I kept telling y'all my eye was aggravated. Y'all saw throughout the vlogs that I had some redness going on. Went to the urgent care. Got prescribed some eye drops last week. Anyways, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. So the video drops. I get up, go take care of the girls. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, my eye, y'all, I need to put my freaking phone, people hit my phone up. Out of nowhere, my eye literally, because for the past week, I noticed that my eye was not having the same symptoms as the girls' eyes were having. So I'm like, let me go ahead and put this on, because I know y'all gonna probably be hollering at me. But so yeah, I noticed that my eyes weren't having the same symptoms that the girls were having, because their eyes were kind of like running, and like it was just completely different. The only thing that I had going on was my eyes were really, really red. Y'all, do not comment and scream at me about how I eat my chicken. No, I don't eat all the chicken off the bone. I just don't. I don't know how people do that, because the part like all up in here, like it's so weird for me. I'm gonna try to do it. It's so weird eating all in there, because I'm like, can you even chew that down good? Yeah, this is the best I'm gonna be able to do. But anyways, y'all, so take care of the girls. Wasn't having the same symptoms all week, so I know my eye was aggravating, and it felt like, and I vlogged a little bit of it when I went to the ER today, y'all. So y'all gonna be able to see everything that went down tomorrow. But anyway, I'm feeling like something in my eye again, because all week long it's pretty much just been feeling like something was in my eye, and I couldn't get it out. So I'm having everybody blowing in my eye. I'm like, blowing my eye, blowing my eye. I'm all on my knees praying to God, like, please, God, don't be letting me lose my vision. I don't know what's going on right now. Like, this is crazy. Like, it was that, like, I could barely open my right eye. Like, it was crazy. I was just flushing it with water. I'm like, what the freak happened? So, had Jeremy rush me to the ER. Long story short, I never even had an eye infection, y'all. This whole time, all I had was a freaking, well, it was a medium-sized cut, they said, at the top of my eye. And that explains it, because this whole week I just been feeling like something was in my eye. And they said that's what the feeling, that it feels like something is just sitting in there. And it hurts really, really bad. So, apparently today it just got extremely aggravated. And it was just all bad from there. So, luckily they numbed my eye. But y'all gonna see it in the vlog, so I ain't gonna spend too much time talking about it. But it was crazy. And as soon as they numbed it, I felt 10 times better. And we good to go now, y'all. So I should be clearing up my eye within the next few days. I don't know if I should go back to the urgent care and say something to them, because they didn't really even properly check my eyes anyways. Because I just told them, like, oh, I just went to the doctor yesterday with my daughter, and this is what they told her. So they're like, oh, okay. And then they just gave me the drops, which I thought, of course, around the same time of that happening with my baby. So it made sense. So I guess maybe I shouldn't say nothing, because they just probably went off my symptoms. But thank God, y'all. Thank God for freaking medicine sometimes, because I don't believe in all the medicine, but sometimes that stuff is really beneficial. Because the last thing I want to lose are any of my senses. But anyway, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the video. Because I told y'all, and if y'all see my eye looking a little bit smaller, just ignore it. Because they said after the numbness wears off, it's still a little blurry. They said after the numbness wears off, they put my ointment and some pills they gave me. And she said it should start feeling a little bit better by tomorrow. But we gonna see. But yeah, so if y'all did not watch the vlog that came out today, y'all, and I had planned on doing my makeup so cute, all that. As soon as she numbed my eye, I said, am I able to wear makeup? She was like, you probably will. Well, she said I could wear foundation and concealer and stuff, but she said don't put on any eyeliner or mascara today. So I was like, you know what, bump it. Y'all, I come on here all the time without makeup, so woo, y'all. If y'all never had the peach drink from American Deli, y'all are missing out. But anyways, so in the vlog yesterday, oh, excuse me, we were going over or talking about a little bit, just a little bit. Y'all in the comments, a lot of y'all were agreeing with me. But let me just reiterate my point before I start going in. So, y'all, it's really Generation Z. I blame Generation Z because this dang on generation right here is so damn sensitive. When I tell y'all every time it's an uproar in the media, it's because they trying to cancel something. They're emotional about something. They don't like this. They don't like that. They tried to cancel our good song, Cater to You. Yes, y'all, by Destiny's Child. I can't believe it. They are really upset. And people are really writing in whoever they write into, thinking they're going to really do something. Talking about Cater to You is like, I'm going to try to put some quotes across the screen of the stuff they were saying. Cater to You is like a slave song, and no one should be thinking that way about a man. What was Destiny's Child even thinking of? And there's particular lyrics that's in that song that they really was going crazy of, which was, dang, I thought I had, what part of that song, y'all? It was a part of the song that was, let me see. Dang, I don't think I said it. I think someone had left a comment of what part it was. I made it to the shade room and all the other blog posts. So first, I posed a question. Do y'all agree that Destiny's Child should have never released Cater to You? First of all, I've heard way worse songs than Cater to You as far as like catering to a man or even a woman. Like I've heard way more what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? But y'all know what I'm talking about. I've heard worse. But I'm gonna tell y'all my opinion now. This is just how I've always been, especially when it comes to relationships. I don't care what Jasmine and John are doing over there. Keesha and mine don't have to do it, think it, behave like that. People are so caught, and that's why I said Generation Z is so sensitive, because they so caught up with other people and what they have going on. Mind our own business, mind our own relationship. If you don't want to cater to your man, don't cater to your man. If you feel like the lyrics in that song was just too much for you to do or handle, don't do it. I don't know why people are putting so much emphasis on what someone else is doing. If they feel like they want to take off their man do-rag and massage his feet when he get home and run a bath of water, whatever they desire, like, that's on them. Why do people get so caught up with what other people have going on? And that, not just relationships, I'm talking about with everything. And I don't want to just keep picking on Generation Z. I'm saying we as people, like, I have my parts of my life where I'm like worried about what other people got going on too. So I'm talking to myself too. But I'm just saying in general, since we're talking about this song, if you don't want to cater to your man, don't cater to your man. But if we focus on the real of the situation, and this is why I said I was going to be hollering, because this is where I have a problem. Everybody been screaming to the mountaintop about how they feel like men are obligated or should be obligated to pretty much pay out a woman. Like, people are so quick to say, what bills is he paying for you? And y'all only talking. Haven't even established a relationship. Damn sure not married. And they talking around, what bills is he paying for you, sis? Oh, he can't he can't buy you a bag. Oh, you don't need to talk to him. And it's like really good, decent guys are being looked over because of women are looking for, not all, I'm speaking to some, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Some women are looking for people, men more specifically, to take care of them. Pay their bills, fly them out on trips. Did y'all see what happened on the Shade Room yesterday? When this girl, I'm going to simplify it. This girl and this guy been talking. Trying to make sure I quote it right. This girl and this guy was talking for a few months. He paid over $1,000. You want a man to pay over $1,000 to fly you out, put you up in a hotel, pay for your flight, take care of all your stuff while you're there, probably get your food and all this other stuff. He texted and was like, hey, can I come by the hotel? She was like, oh, no. First of all, she wouldn't even answer his phone when she touched down. Then she gets there and then is questioning him like, why are you trying to hang out with me type of thing. Like, what is wrong with us women? Like, we have to do better. But I take myself out of that because me, more specifically, I'm not letting no man fly me out or pay for this or pay for that. I'm just telling y'all don't got to take my advice and y'all don't got to do what I do. But me personally, like, especially in the beginning stages, I don't want no man feeling like I owe him anything. Because in reality, a lot of these men do. They start feeling like when they spending these thousands of dollars on you, you owe them your jewels or your time or whatever. And that's why from the beginning, you need to set some boundaries. And yeah, it's nice to let a man court you and prove to you like that he's worthy of your time and whatever. But don't be letting no man spend all that money on you, especially when you just taking him as a joke. Because this how stuff like this happens. Because let me tell y'all what this man did. The man canceled her hotel, canceled her flight, and blocked her number. She talking about she didn't even have money to get back home. Now, I don't know if it was cap or not, but let's just say it wasn't cap and she really didn't have no money to get home. Why? Get your money up. You shouldn't even be in these type of situations or going anywhere with a stranger who you're not even willing to go and meet up with when you arrive to your destination. I wouldn't be going there broke. Anything can happen. Like, literally anything can happen. Like, why would you go to a whole nother city and state? And now that means to me that the whole time while she was there, she was expecting for him to take care of everything. That's if she couldn't afford to get back home or whatever. So to me, that's just like, we just got to do, dang, they didn't give me really no flat. They weren't playing. I'm trying to dig for my flats, y'all. But that to me, that's just what that's saying. Like, you're improperly preparing to date someone and you're just having the expectancy that they should financially take care of you. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, y'all. A lot of y'all was agreeing with me in the comments, though. Like, y'all don't agree with that either. And that's what I'm saying. Like, back to the Cater to You song, a lot of people or women were hollering like, why should we have to do this for a man, blah, blah, blah. But those are the same people having conversations thinking a man has to buy them every bag that comes out, fly her and her homegirls out to this place, take care of all this stuff with no title, no nothing, and then still be on a waiting list with all the other guys who doing it for her. I mean, I don't agree. But this is where y'all men need to calm down too. Because y'all gotta learn how to communicate what y'all want. Stop telling these girls, like, just because you have the money, don't mean you just blow it with the expectancy that a woman is supposed to give you what belongs to her. That's hers. So that's her property. That's always going to be hers. I don't care if you can put a ring on it. It's still her property. Everything from a woman's head to her toe is hers. So don't think you're going to just pay a woman off. Unless that's your actual agreement for that moment. But just don't think you're going to pay a woman off for her body or her time. That's why you should be taking more time to get to know a woman for her outside and inside, and not just what's on the outside, because then you end up with a cuckoo bird who flying out and didn't even want the time of day with you. Just crazy stuff. They probably want you to pay for their boobs to get done. And I'm being real. A lot of these women can't afford to go get the surgeries they want to look like the women that they think the men want to get. So they go and talk to these guys who they think got the money. And I've been watching so many court shows and just podcasts and different articles or whatever, social media, and a lot of these women are trying to have these men pay for their body and they'll be going on somewhere. But like I said, back to the men, y'all gotta learn how to communicate. If you just don't only strictly want that from a woman, just tell her, so it's no confusion. Like, I don't understand what's so hard with saying, hey, like, a lot of women these days are comfortable with not being exclusive to you. Like that is comfortable amongst so many people nowadays. Like people have understandings like, oh, we just this, or we just gonna be doing this, but we don't have no real relationship, no real solid exclusiveness to one another. And that, if that's what you desire, that's what you desire. But I think a lot of men, there's some women, but I'm getting on my man right now. Y'all got to do better with that communication, because y'all just be leading women on, playing with women's emotions, doing this, saying that, feel like you can buy her off, buy her time, buy her attention, and then you hostile and upset when she can't give you that. And also, I feel as though the communication lacked because it's being normalized. A lot of people are making it seem like this is okay, this is a normal thing to do. And a lot of people are coming with the bare minimum. But somebody left a comment in my comment section, was like, she don't have no problem catering to a man who's, like, all the stuff that was in the song, she don't have no problem doing that for a man who's deserving of it. But not when he feels like you start talking to homeboy. Like, for instance, if I cook on my story or something and a guy is a slide, or like, let's just for instance say you talking to somebody and you cook on your story, you show your food on your story, and he's sliding your DMs talking about, oh, when you gonna cook that for me? But this 5-star meal you didn't put on your story, he's talking about, oh, when you gonna cook that for me? That's a red flag for me. Calm down, sir. And I know sometimes it's like just jokes. Like, I understand some people are not really meaning it in the way that I'm saying it right now. But most times you got to stand clear of guys like that. Because if a guy hasn't even asked to take you out somewhere formally and did something in a more respectful manner, and he's already, oh, when you cooking for me? What? What are you cooking for you? What? And like I said, I've had my faults in the past too, just doing certain things a little too fast because I could do it. Or I feel like, oh, this is not that big of a deal. But it is a big of a deal. It is a big of a deal for these guys, because most guys, they sorting through 5-10 women. So they're looking at you like, okay, these three not doing it, but these three can do it. I have so many homeboys, and they be telling me how they got multiple women who are literally just coming over, cooking for them throughout the week, buying them groceries, doing their laundry, and he ain't dated none of them. And I'm like, what? Like, they just come pick up your, like, it's crazy to me. And then when he finally set them straight and communicate, like, look, so we never gonna go from where we at now to the next level, they be mind blown, because now I didn't just gave you my jewels, I didn't just gave you my time, I just gave you, like, tried to prove like I'm wifey material, and then you're not even gonna wife me, girlfriend me, or title me up. Like, none of that. Like, it's really crazy out here, y'all. So I just want y'all to be mindful. Guys, girls, we all gotta be better, because ain't no reason why we can't cater to our men. But like I said, it's not a requirement or an obligation when you're dating someone. Those type of privileges are earned. Those type of guys who are getting that type of treatment are worthy. That's why Michelle from Destiny's Child, when she made her little post, she was saying, like, don't be mad, ladies, if you didn't use discernment and find a guy who was worth that. Like, you just over here catering to all these men who didn't give you the time of day, or feel like he can just trick you off, and now you're mad. Like, whew. Y'all, I can go on and on and on, but I know y'all want to hear too much. But I think right now for social media, it is extremely toxic right now. Like, when I first started, especially when I first started my YouTube channel, what's going on with these wings? Y'all just sit here and brag about them, and then they only gave me 1 sauce. Hello, y'all. But yeah, so social media right now, the era of social media, it's dangerous. I'm scared. I'm very scared. And I just pray when my kids get old enough and they can really focus on social media, well, I'm gonna make sure of it. Oh, for sure. Parents, if you got an impressionable child who's on social media right now, Like, my mom and my dad, they could trust me on social media when I was in elementary school. Right now, Like, I feel like I would be able to trust my kids, and I don't want to shelter them. That's why it's so hard. Like, I mean, I guess we just got to cross that bridge. Me and Jeremy got to cross that bridge when we get there. I can hear him now talking about hell no. But, like, I wasn't sheltered. So, when I got to college, I wasn't going crazy. I wasn't over here, like, up the walls. Some girls, I ain't gonna lie. Some girls, like, we had this thing for orientation. Like, you have to stay behind the Spelman gate, like, after hours, in your dorm, in your room, with your roommate. And some of the girls were lined up at the door, trying to sneak to the gate. And it was funny to people like me who was in our room laughing, or like, what is she doing? Oh my gosh, I don't want my girls to be one of those girls. That's wild. But when I got to know some of them, I found out why they behave that way. Because their parents sheltered them. They couldn't go to no parties. They couldn't have no boyfriends. What age are y'all letting y'all kids date? Y'all daughters. And is it different from your daughters and your sons? I feel like I don't have a son, so I can't speak on that aspect. But I am a parent in general, so I already get it. And the guys who would, like, if my daughters were dating at a younger age, obviously they would be dating guys who are their age. So that's why I would be open to both gendered kids, like, being allowed to date at the same age. Because, like I said, if I let my girls date while they're a little bit younger, because more girls mature faster, then, like I said, I would want them to be dating guys their age, which means somebody mama out there gotta have been on the same page as me. But my mom, she was the type of mom that she met the parents. We did cold dates, like, our families were, it was more like a dang get together than anything. My mom did, and my dad did let me go to the movies with guys in groups. It was never like, oh, you can go by yourself. Nor did I want to go by myself. I always wanted to go with a friend or two. But, like, if they came to the house, it was always their whole family showing up. And it was, like, dinner and stuff like that. Just, and maybe, like, once or twice. Never nothing, like, consistent. Like, these are my real deal boyfriends, so to speak. But my mom wanted to meet who I was talking to and see them. And my dad didn't play that stuff. He said, don't bring nobody home to me. Like, I ain't taking this serious. My dad and my mom did have different vantage points with dating. My dad, every answer you can ask him was, that should be in the books. I don't care if it was sports at school or whatever it was. Y'all cannot even see myself. I hope to stay in focus, but they should be in the books. No. Books. No. Books. No books. So I always had to go to my mom. Mom. But luckily, like I said, my mom, she didn't shelter us. So I was able to, like, so by the time I got to college, I wasn't acting like I just had escaped from jail, and like I'm finally seeing, well, at that time it was women, like I'm seeing women for the first time, like this is, like, it wasn't nothing like that. So I definitely do believe you should, in moderation, but also you gotta just parent your kids accordingly. I ain't never gonna sit on here and tell anybody how to parent their kid, because ain't nobody gonna tell me how to parent mine. I'm gonna do what I want to do. But all kids, oh, there's a other sauce. All kids are different, for one. So you gotta parent your kids accordingly. If one of them is not mature enough to do certain things, do not, I repeat, do not allow them to do things that you know they're not mature to handle. If you don't know if your child is the type to steer away from peer pressure, even the best children, even the most respectful, well-behaved, into all the sports, straight-A student can go to a party and get peer pressure. By the grace of God, I'm so happy that I've always been headstrong. And my parents knew that about me. Like, they just saw how I moved. And that's how my mom, like, when you're a present parent, you know your children. So my mom was a very present parent. My dad was a very present parent. So they saw how I was. If, like, for instance, another thing. whenever I had like birthday parties or little kid like event, my mom used to love throwing events. My mom was the cool house, so all the kids went to my mom's house. All the parents were cool with my mama. Y'all know how my mom is. So my mama was able to sit back and see how I made decisions. And by being a cool mom, she let me show her like what I would really be doing in these type of situations, because I'm thinking she's so cool. Like I could tell my mom anything. And it worked out because I did. And she knew how to have those conversations with me where it was for my betterment. Where sometimes, and I'm not saying, because I know my dad, like I said, he's complete opposite. He always believed, especially when we were younger, it's parent, not friend. It's not no, oh, I'm about to be your friend. I'm your parent. But at the same time, you still want to be able to have a relationship enough with your child where they don't feel like, oh my gosh, I can't tell. Like, because if they make a mistake, you're going to be the last person to find out. You're going to be finding out the hard way if it comes to be that way. Whereas my kids, one of these little crazy little tail boys, I want them to, oh, mommy, he da-da-da-da. And I'm going to know how to play it in a way that they don't feel like, dang, I can't tell my mama nothing no more. Even if I'm going to give them the real parental advice. Because I'm gonna get them there. I know a lot of y'all think, oh, she don't probably be so lenient. I ain't playing that. I'm not playing that. And I already know Jeremy not either. But I just feel like, oh, y'all, I need some of this drink. Whew. Whew. Y'all, that was good. I just feel like, in my personal opinion, some of these kids are raising themselves, and that's why we see so much crime. Like when I grew up, I'm sorry I keep taking it back, y'all. I'm not that old, I'm only 27. But Lenox Mall was one of the most popular malls in Atlanta. You went there because you wanted to feel rich, pretty much, if you wasn't from this side of town. And then the rich people came here to shop. Like, this was not like the hangout mall. Like, we went to the hood pretty much to go, like, Greenbrier Mall. Some people went to West End. I never really hung out at West End Mall. But, like, we from here, you know what I'm talking about. Like, Greenbrier Mall, Magic Johnson Theaters, TGI Fridays was over there growing up. Like, that area was, like, the hangout for kids. And if you went to Lenox, like, your parents let you go on a special occasion, like it's your birthday, so they gave you money to ride down here with your friends on a train. Gave you a couple of dollars to go spend in one of these stores. Now these kids over here acting a plum fool. They acting a plum fool. Every other day, I'm turning on the dang on, not the news, on my phone. And these kids are shooting, and killing, and fighting. Where your money at? Why are you not in here shopping and buying some stuff? Well, hello, it's because these kids are raising themselves. And being raised by their peers who also raised themselves. And they're trying to, like, be in competition with who can be the baddest ass. And I don't like it. In my Atlanta voice. Which I don't really got no Atlanta accent. So that probably sounded real crazy. But for real, I don't like that. Like, it's so heartbreaking. Just like, most recently, like 3 days ago, 2 15-year-olds, I think it was a guy and a girl, shot a security guard. And my heart just broke. I'm always in it. Y'all know me. Like, I love to shop. And I'm not saying only young kids. It's just people in general. But it's more so young than not. Are raising themselves. We need to have way more mentors coming back out into our community, helping with mental illnesses. Because even if the child themselves aren't having like mental, is it focused on me? Y'all, I cannot tell. I can't tell at all. But even if it's not the kids themselves who have mental illnesses, it's their parents who did not properly raise them or who had them too young. And then, like I said, the kid gotta raise themselves. You know, they gotta fend for themselves out here in this world. And it's really, really, really unfortunate. So, my heart goes out to the security I think he passed away. I think he's okay. He was shot in his torso. But ultimately speaking, the video was circling around the internet. So I saw the video myself. I didn't understand the reasoning behind them being there. I saw the article and I read it, and it said that they were trying to get into the mall after hours. It's like, the guy, he wasn't even doing too much because I'm pretty sure he realized, like, these kids have guns. Like, I don't have no gun to protect myself, so we do need some mentors out here in this community. We need some social media grief counselors, because some people act so crazy on social media, it's ridiculous. Some people show they plumb behind on social media every day, and this gonna be their legacy. Imagine you spend your last days acting a fool on social media, just being nasty, evil, and this is what you have to show for your life. Like, we should all aspire to have way more for ourselves than being so heavily consumed with drama. Like, some people really wake up every day and are infatuated and obsessed over other people's lives and drama and nonsense and foolishness, and that's like where we have the biggest problems, because nothing is believable anymore. Social media makes people think that everything you see is the truth, everything that you say is valid. People can make a whole lie about someone and it go from this ear to this ear to this ear to this ear, and now, hell, it went viral, and now 2 million people have seen this one lie and they're like believing it. And so many people feel like they should have an opinion about everything that they see. But y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I feel like I've talked long enough. My eye needs to go get this medicine so that this cut can go away. Hope you all enjoyed this mukbang. Like I said, comment below if you all have some other stuff you want to add to the conversation. Whew. This is like my cheap drink. And I'm not even gonna finish all this. I usually get a small. Y'all can't tell how much. It's like right here. I probably get right there, and then Jeremy finish the rest. Whew. But this is really, really good. But anyways, y'all, I love y'all so much, and I will see you guys in the next content video. I'm gonna be back with my face beat and my eyes back the same size and everything. But like I said, I don't know. I have a problem where, like, if I know I had something to do or I had made up my mind I was gonna do it, like, I like to finish and complete the task. Because in all actuality, I should have came home and just laid down. Babe went to go pick up my prescription. I should have took the medicine and laid down for the rest of the day. But I'm like, no, I gotta finish. Like, as soon as like they numbed my eye and I got home, and I'm like, okay, everything like right now feels perfectly okay. I started cleaning up. I started playing with the girls. I started doing everything, and I was like, okay, I told my sister, come on over here. Let's handle this work, because the show must go on. I still got work I need to take care of. And let me go ahead and clean this up and go ahead, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.